All right, y'all. So it looks like Jay Cinco has actually spoken out about covering up his tattoo of Brooklyn. And we also have a little bit of information about DDG and Halle. So yeah, this is going to be filled with a compilation of a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, we finna check it out and see what those stories hitting for. Let's get it.
Jania was called out by her now ex-boyfriend Dejounte Murray. He took to social media upset after he seen her in the club party with Nick and Kiana J. He said, "The fact that y'all went from, oh, she's changed and living a great life and got away, and then boom, he only mad she's outside. You wouldn't be mad if you're living and got a family with a person that you've been asking for years to be real on what they want, and they say they want a family and not to be in the club no more because it's old. Then say they going to Houston for work and see family, but end up lying to me and avoiding me while they're in the club unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. I want the best for that girl and just want to be left alone with this ish. Y'all mad y'all can't bully me and accept the truth. Why wouldn't I be mad? She's sacrificing her son missing school for being in the club shaking ass, and our kids having to be stuck in her mama house when she never communicated to being in the club. At least send the kids with your daddy and not your mama. Y'all got this ish. Y'all know that girl best self was with me, loving her and all the lies and drama she come with, and still was 10 toes in with her about whatever against whoever. And lastly, let's dead that lame narrative that she don't work because of me. I bet she won't get on here and tell y'all I made sure she never wanted for money. I tried to pay any dollar for production team for content, tried to get her back into school to learn how to open up salons, and I funded 100% and wanted nothing in return. That sound like a real dude trying to turn shorty from a girl to a boss queen. I won't ever entertain this ish again though. I just ain't never had nobody come tell the truth, and all these fake narratives got put on a real dude name. Jania.
That's crazy. I don't even know these people. Actually, I don't know either one of them, but hey, this sounds kind of crazy, especially if what he's saying is accurate. Obviously, it's only his side, but hey, this is kind of crazy work. This is crazy.
Tweet responding to her ex-boyfriend, she said, "You know, I hope he finds someone to make him happy and great to my daughter. Good night. I never lied about going out. I didn't communicate that I was going to the strip club after I left the bowling party. But you know, when you're in a relationship, you have to tell your every move. That was my bad." Someone said he got something on her, definitely. Jania responded back, "LOL, no, I just decided to be peaceful. I've heard worse from him."
My first time going out in a month, and then before that, y'all know I don't be outside for real.
I mean, at the point where you go into a club, I don't know if they're together. Are they together? I couldn't really tell. But if they're together, at the point where you go into a club, that's something that you tell your significant other under every single circumstance. Like, you shouldn't, you like, a man is supposed to be the head of the house and he's supposed to be your covering. He can't cover someone who's walking out of alignment, doing whatever they want to do and not respecting the authority bestowed upon him by God. So yeah, that's how that situation works. You're supposed to be communicating. You can't be protected by someone who doesn't even know where you are. So yeah. And then y'all supposed to be on the same page. Y'all supposed to have things locked in. Now, if they're exes and broke up, then to be fair, it's none of his business where she's at. But yeah, it wasn't clear based on the messages. So yeah. Plus, I don't know these people. I don't know their story at all. So hey.
So hey, when I go outside, like, I just want to go out with a bang, because I know it's going to be another long time before I go. But let the world tell it, I'm always outside. I'm always outside. I guess.
Being outside ain't being a bang at all. Being with your child is having a family, building a life that matters. That's what having a bang is. Like, that's what's a great life. Like, shaking ass at the club with a bunch of people who you probably ain't doing nothing of value with, like a bunch of people who not gonna be there for you, who not gonna look out for you, a bunch of nobodies, like just a bunch of random people who are doing nothing for you and advancing your family in any way, shape, or form. They're all just there to get drunk, distract themselves, and get their minds off the fact that they're not where they would like to be in life. Even the people so-called celebrating things, like celebrating at a strip club, still, come on now. Like, no. Like, it's just, that's not a place for people trying to actually progress in life in any capacity. Like, yeah.
I'm always outside. Whoop-de-doo. That's why my chick, I'm always with my kids.
Queen
Where
Naija
you should
responds
be.
after someone tweets, "Why do Northwest look like Queen Naija?" Queen responded, "Please stop. North is looking like North. Kim is raising a pretty young lady." Jay Cinco was asked where he get Lala. Please stop.
Low key, she do.
North is looking like North. Kim is raising a pretty young lady. Jay Cinco was asked where he get Lala's name tatted after he recently covered up a matching tattoo he got with Brooklyn Frost when they were together.
When I ever get another girl's, like another tattoo for my significant other, we gotta be like engaged or married or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? One thing about relationships, and I speak on boyfriend and girlfriend. Boyfriend and girlfriend are not forever. Husband and wife are more likely to be forever. You know what I'm saying? But tattoos are forever.
When Fro starts blushing.
That do make sense. That definitely makes sense. You go get a tattoo forever, you have to be in something committed that's going to last forever. So I actually feel him on that one. Like, that's 100% facts.
Like crazy after her new boyfriend Tim started gifting her. Man, as long as Brooklyn's happy, I'm happy, bro. As long as she's happy, I'm happy.
Flo had some more things to say after Carena posted a video of him trying to break her Ring camera. Flo claimed he was only trying to come to Carena's house to pick up the rest of his things that he left, but Carena dropped text message of him begging her to come back to him in the rest of his things that he left.
I mean, look at the aggression and anger behind how he moving right now. This is not a man who's appears to be in his right mind. He's in his emotions right now, trying to look calm, but behind that, it's like you're not knocking on the door like that. You're not doing this. He's frustrated. He's pissed. And yeah, I don't know the guy, but you can tell certain people's energy. And yeah, you just gotta be able to spot this stuff, man.
Break her Ring camera. Flo claimed he was only trying to come to Carena's house to pick up the rest of his things that he left, but Carena dropped text message of him begging her to come back to him. In the messages, Flo was saying that he missed her and that he wants her back, but Carena...
This is so hurtful, knowing you could leave me out here by myself when you know I lost everything and everybody. I loved you so much, and my kids is all I have left in this world. For you to just leave me and go be around someone else is so hurtful. I'm out here all alone. Well, not so, yeah. This is like playing victim. It's crazy. If this is the dude post, this is kind of crazy. Like, it's like this is manipulation. I feel like this is manipulation. This is so hurtful, knowing you can leave me out. Like, this is not the way you carry yourself as a man. This is manipulating, then going knocking on the door because of your manipulation. Like that if I had to just frame this from another situation I know nothing about, this is a manipulative man. You know, his manipulation didn't work, so he went on the door. He went over there, knocked on the door on some bullshit. That's what it looked like to me. Baby, I swear I need you right now. I'm so sorry for everything, baby. Manipulation. Answer the phone for me. I swear it's hurting me so much. And I mean, yeah. Come on now. Like, one look, do it look like he the type of nigga to be saying something like that? Like, seriously, genuinely from the heart? Now, I'm not saying, I'm not saying he won't ever be there, but come on now. Like, nah, you don't go knock on somebody's door on bullshit and then, yeah, like, these are the type of messages you send, and that shit just don't add up. It don't add up. It's not believable. You see me calling every day, all day. That's the problem. You shouldn't be calling. Oh, he shouldn't be calling her every day, all day. You should be focusing on getting yourself right. At the point where she's ignoring you, she doesn't want to talk to you. So that means that there's areas in yourself, like the fact that you're even crying to her, saying you're gonna leave me out here alone. You shouldn't be alone. You have God. God is out here. You need to become a stronger man, focus on yourself, and build your own character. Like, build your foundation and build your core. You should never be alone. You should never feel alone, because you never are alone. So that means you need to come more into yourself and become more spiritually aligned. That way you can walk the correct path and not turn women that you could potentially care about away. Because, like, just sitting here trying to say anything and do everything that you can to get her back, that's just going to lead down a dark path. Most men have been there. We all have gone through it. But at the point where you realize that true growth only comes from you focusing on yourself, that's when if you want your relationship to work the most, or if you want to get back, like, get your person back, or if you want to find your person, you have to fix you as quickly as possible. Just fix you. But yeah. Let me see. I hate to see you hurt. I hate to see you cry. I hate everything I put you through. Like, yeah, you're saying all the right shit, bro. You're saying all the right shit, but nobody's believing that. Like, you didn't. Because if you like, you wouldn't be saying words. You wouldn't be spamming her with messages. You wouldn't be popping up at her house if you really meant the words that you were saying. You would be behaving, and your behavior will reflect the things that you're saying. Your behaviors would be different. You would move different. You wouldn't be saying anything. Your actions would reflect the things that you feel. So you would be giving her her peace. You would be giving her her time away from you. Like, regardless of what she's doing, you put her in a situation where she's free to do whatever she's doing. So, like, if she's talking to other guys, you don't, like, it's none of your business. You put her in that situation. You you removed yourself from her life behaving the way that you were behaving. So she made a decision for herself that you have to respect. All you can do as a man now is work on yourself, build yourself up. And if that is still the woman, like after you build yourself up and become a better version of you and become a more whole and complete version of you, if you still want her and you want to have a conversation, you can see if she's open to having that with you. But yeah, anyway.
Her to come back to him. In the messages, Flo was saying that he missed her and that he wants her back, but Carena says that she doesn't want anything to do with Flo anymore and that she wants to be left alone. Well, here's what Flo had to say recently when people were telling him to leave Carena alone and go heal.
Y'all keep saying y'all want me to heal. How the hell I'm a heal in the midst of the fire? How I'm a heal in the midst of the fire? I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. A lot of stuff y'all be seeing, bro, it be AI. The technology is getting out of hand. Technology is really getting out of hand, for real, for real. I just want to let y'all know, I'm not a bad person.
I feel like everybody can just spot when you're full of shit. And I don't think anyone believes you intend to be out here being around and being a horrible person or a bad person. More than likely, you're just someone who needs to grow. Like, I don't even know you, never heard your name before, never seen you before. And I know already when somebody's full of shit. So it's like you can be disingenuous with yourself and you may not know, because most of us, when we have issues, when we're in a state where we're toxic and we're not the best people, we don't know. We can't see it ourselves. And sometimes it takes someone else putting a mirror in front of us for us to realize our own flaws within ourselves. So that's perfectly normal and it's perfectly common, but you have to be open to seeing where you're going wrong. Stalking someone, going out of your way to do everything to get them back and things like that, that shows that you have a lack of self-love. Because what you should be doing if you're really experiencing hurt is taking care of yourself. Like you need to be taking care of yourself, focusing on yourself and growing. That's what you're supposed to be doing in the midst of fire, keeping calm, letting God shield you. And then if once you are different, you can approach the situation from a different perspective, a whole different point of view. But as long as you're doing the same things that you've always done, she left you for doing the same things you've always done. So why would you continue to do that and think that that's somehow the solution? Do something different. Become someone different.
I do good. I stay out of trouble. Shit, what else?
Staying out of trouble and doing good does not mean anything. And just buying stuff and things like that, that does not mean that you're a whole and complete man. The fact that you can be upset, beating on her door, breaking her cameras, like that sends a very clear message that you need to work on yourself. that it don't matter all the good traits that you have. Everybody got good traits when they're happy. How do you behave when you're upset, when you're angry, when you're not fully, like this behavior that's come out of you since things gone downhill, that is the behavior that she's more than likely concerned about. And if you're not going to put work into yourself, she has every reason to be concerned about it, because that's a man who will not change and is not willing to grow. So that is dangerous. It could be, because things escalate. So
I just, want to be happy. So with that being said, I don't be tripping. Now, well, I don't feel like I be tripping. But I don't know, man. It don't be me. It don't be me. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. I don't know how my phone ain't break, bro. Like, I don't know how that bit ain't break. But the thing about it is, I knocked on the door plenty of times. I ain't gonna even lie. I knocked on the door plenty of times. I'm being serious this video. I swear to God, I'm being serious. I knocked on the door plenty of times. Motherfucker ain't answer. I was outside knocking for about 25, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Being outside somebody's crib knocking for 25, 30 minutes is a lack of self-love. You ain't got nothing else better to do with your time. No, you were seeing red. You were pissed off. You were annoyed. You wanted to get whatever was on your chest or on your mind off. You were focused on everything but yourself. You had no self-respect. You didn't value your self-worth. Like I understand there. I've been there. So it's like, I know what it is. I know you in that moment. And that's exactly the you who she doesn't need to be around. She's not wrong for avoiding you. She's not wrong for not wanting to speak to you, because you're willing to spend 30 minutes of your time doing that instead of putting that 30 minutes into some type of something that's going to heal you. Go to counseling. Go to the Lord. Like, you could go so many places that's going to allow you to grow in the areas that you need to grow in, but you have not yet to see your own issues. So what you need to do is go, stay alone, be with yourself, and reflect on some of the things that she said. Don't talk about the things that she's done wrong, because I am sure she has done her wrong. She has been on bullshit, and she has been not that great of a person at times as well. But focus on the things that she has critiqued you of, because you can't control her. You have all the control over yourself. So you can fix yourself. You can heal yourself. So any of the things that she's criticized you on that could probably be accurate, that's come up multiple times, is probably something you really need to work on and fix that. And don't fix it for her, fix it for you, because she's giving you nuggets and truth and things like that you can actually work towards and fix. And sometimes, like, throughout this growth journey, what you'll realize is maybe it's not the person that you love so much. Maybe you just felt like a better you when you were around that person. So when you come into yourself, you fix yourself, you heal yourself. At the end of your journey, you may realize that maybe that wasn't your person the whole time. That person just made you feel better, made you feel whole, feel complete. But really what you was looking for was that version of you that you were when you were happy with her. So you need to become that version of you at all times. That way you can bring happiness to her or whatever woman you end up with. It's like, it's deep. It gets deep, man.
Because I was trying to get my shit. So I realized motherfucker watching me on the thing while I'm knocking. So that's when I got to trying to hit that bit and take that bit down, you know what I'm saying? I broke my screen protector and everything, bro. Like,
and yeah, I mean, beating it down with a phone is crazy. Like, at the point where you have stuff there that's that serious to you, then just call the cops and have somebody escort you in there. Because if you're mature, then the street code and none of that shit is going to matter. Like, I don't care about none of that. Have a cop escort you there to get your stuff out there, watch over you for her protection and her safety and yours. Because she can't say nothing crazy if you're the one who comes there to get your stuff with the cop. So yeah, you go there, get your stuff, and then you leave. Simple. Like, it's ways to go about doing this where it doesn't have to go the way that it went. But the reason that you took it that way, like the reason it ended up that way is because of how you moved. And how you moved was not right for that situation. Like, you can't just be on go, especially with your woman.
It only take 5 seconds for somebody to get their shit, man. Why I gotta take me 30 minutes to get my shit? Why I gotta take me 45 minutes? Why I gotta beat knock and look crazy to get my shit? You know what I'm saying? Now I look like I'm just going on people's shit and just tripping. Man, look, I just wanted my stuff, bro.
Something that's not in you can't come out of you. So the fact that these behaviors came out of you, that means that they're in you, and it's probably not the first time they have come out of you. So until you become a man in control, fully in control, you're going to find yourself in similar situations. And if you're not able to discern what type of people can bring the worst out of you, and you don't fix yourself, you might go off on somebody else. Like, something like this could easily happen again, especially if you meet someone else who brings the same side out of you. You have to heal yourself, and that side should not be in you, or that side should be fully under control and fully directed towards situations that it needs to be directed towards, like actual enemies and threats. So yeah.
I ain't even do nothing.
Titilla recently went out on a date with Aaliyah J's ex, Wizard Kelly, and Wizard Kelly was recently asked about his relationship status with Titilla. Here's what he had to say.
What do you mean? What do we mean? Do you mess with her?
Yeah.
Beyond friend level?
She ain't my friend. Yes.
Who? Ty, like your Ty?
No, Ty.
No,
what's her name?
Taylor.
Taylor girl.
Oh.
Yep. So you can see yourself being with her.
Cool, vibing. Right now.
Previously, I reported when Halle Bailey and DDG went to court October 15th that nothing was discussed because Halle Bailey and DDG was finally ready to come to an agreement, which they did, which I'm happy for. Halle and DDG both dropped their restraining order case against each other, and they also reached a custody agreement. DDG will now have Halo 3 times a week. Wednesday night, Halo will spend a night at DDG's house until Thursday, and then DDG will have Halo every other weekend. Now, the part that people are upset about is that Halle nor her family and DDG nor his family can post Halo on social media. But I think with time, these stipulations will slowly start to ease up because we got the holidays, we got Halo's birthday coming up in December. So I think eventually we will see Halo, but Queen Naija agreed with a supporter on TikTok who had some things to say to people who were worried about Queen getting married.
There's one celebrity that I cannot stand the hate that she gets because of her relationship, and that's Queen Naija. I feel like a lot of people be down her back about her being married. He need to marry her when they are doing their relationship how they want to do it. Now, I bet you if he does end up proposing, it's going to be like, oh, well, he only did it because the world is on him. Like, it'll be a lose-lose for the rest of their lives now. And another thing is, it's not like she was never married before. And you saw how Chris did her and how he's still messing with the woman. If you've been married before, you've already been through a certain experience, maybe she don't want to be married right now. I think some people said that there are videos of her saying that she does want to be married again. Cool, but we don't know the conversations that they have behind closed doors. We don't know the conversations that what he's told her he wants to do, what she says she wants to do. Maybe she wants to wait a little bit longer. Maybe he wants to wait. We don't know what conversations they've had this whole time as to why they're not married yet. And everybody, every single time they make a post together, it's where's her ring? Where's her ring? He don't love her for real. He don't want to be with her for real. He's just using her, this and that. Y'all are delusional. Jealous because if she turned Ari on y'all and call all y'all broken, call your baby daddies broken, call y'all single mothers, then she would be hated. She would be hated. But y'all mess with the woman about her relationship all of the time. Let her be. And it's any relationship that any woman that's been in a relationship for a long time and is not married, everybody wants to get on her back about it. Let the women be. They know what they're doing. I'm sure there are plenty of conversations about this, especially since everybody makes it a topic all of the time. I'm sure they've talked about this. I'm sure they've talked about it. I'm sure they have plans. Like, let them live their life. They're rich. They're happy. They're traveling. Let them be.
But it is real shit. The internet do be in people's business, be on people. I 100% agree with everything she's saying. People are way too invested in other people's lives on a sense where, like, it's entertaining and to a certain extent, but at the point where you really feel like you know people and you have a say in the things that they do and things like that, that's where you crossing the line. Like, at the end of the day, if we watching something through a screen, it's entertainment. Like, don't try to make it more than that.
Everybody, y'all, these parasocial relationships are insane. She don't do nothing to y'all, and because she don't do nothing to y'all, y'all can't find no other dirt on her. Y'all want to drag her relationship through the mud every single time they're posted. Y'all are miserable. Miserable. A woman's whole life is not gonna have to be surrounded by her being married and being a mother. Hello, we in 2025.
I mean, see, that's kind of, that's where you kind of lost me. That's why you were put here from God, by the way. So that's the only reason. It's not the arguments that, oh, women can't do this or women can't do that. It's what women were designed to do. Like, God created you for a special purpose that is no longer looked at as special as it is, because a woman being able to bear a child and be a fantastic mother is more valuable than any dollar amount, any job, any ambition and aspiration. There's nothing realer than that. There's nothing realer than being a mother. A woman is one of the greatest gifts to this earth, if not the greatest gift to this earth, other than life and breath and Christ. A woman is one of the greatest gifts to this earth, and that is a huge aspect of it. But it does have to, be in order with with God's covering. You have to have God's covering with the way that you're moving. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's why I kind of disagree. It's like, that is extremely important for all women. Extremely important for all women. And if women understood the importance of it, they would probably steward themselves a lot better than they do and actually understand and learn what type of man they should be choosing for such a undertaking and not just be going off of attraction and lust. Because that's how most relationships go these days. It's attraction and lust. That's pretty much it. So women have to do better. And even when a woman tries, it's like sometimes just like somebody is not your type, or somebody don't make the cut because they don't look how you want them to look and things like that. And that may have been a person who's spiritually aligned with you greater than anybody you'll ever come across. So it's just about understanding what God wants for you. But yeah, anyway, no more preaching.
And that don't mean he don't love her because he ain't married her yet. Shoot, if I was them, I'd just to be petty, we gonna get married, but they not gonna know. The way y'all treat celebrities is they're not humans is insane to me. Insane to me. When y'all are not married, you never been married, have you ever been a prospect of marriage? No. But you telling her what her timeline should be. What blueprint are y'all giving her for her to listen to you? Nothing. None. You ain't got one. Like, come on, leave her alone.
All right, y'all. So, yep, there we have it. That's pretty much it, man. This was a pretty interesting video, y'all. But yeah, let me know what you all think. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn notifications, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.